champs right now.
In between periods,
Turning up the amps
he's
right
going to
now.
cut the mics off, so he won't
Looking
hear
at the
talk.
champs right now.
Much
Y'all
less
know
by the
you can
time.
stand that ground. You've been
Like
looking at
after the first period.
I don't know how to click. It's not clicking. It's not
Put it right on your hood right here.
It's not clicking.
Y'all know you've been looking at the
I'm going to grab it.
stay grounded, doing no cap.
Shots. Do you want to take the pictures on my phone? A portrait? Yeah, but like, you can take it with the portrait too, because I have the zoom, remember? Yeah, but it's the same thing. No, it's not. If you get someone in camera.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from Iroquois Park for game number 2 on the day, semifinal matchup between the Pittsburgh Penguins Elite 2015 squad and the St. Louis Junior Blues as they're going to meet here in the semifinals. We've shifted over from rink number 6 to rink number 4. Pens are just finishing up their warm-ups, and today on the broadcast, we got a special color guy as we're going to be joined by Cam Ferguson. He's going to be bringing you insights all afternoon long.
Hello, everyone.
So, Cam, what are you thinking in this matchup?
I mean, this other team is pretty good. I think we have a shot at them. Just gotta get pucks deep. Also, you're not gonna score those toe drag, bar down goals. You gotta get dirty into the zone shot.
All right, so that's Cam's analysis. Going to get the puck deep, go to work, get some dirty, greasy goals here. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for those of you joining at home that watched the broadcast early on today. Morning victory, overtime victory by the Pittsburgh Penguins thanks to a Grant Loya overtime game-winning goal. He was fed by Blake Parrish with 2 minutes to go in that overtime. So we got 9:50 on the clock here. Clock's running to start the game. So they put 13 up on the clock as the boys come up from warm-ups. They let the clock run, and wherever the game starts, it starts here in this tournament. So semi-final matchup ready to get started here. Our starting lineup for your 2015 Penguins. Who's at 93? Who's at center?
Riker Ferguson.
Riker Ferguson on the right side. We got Bingham Green on the left side. Blake Harrison on the back side. Number 7, Nico Stark. Number 43. The game-winning goal scorer. That's Grant Loya. So some final instructions here from our officials. Making sure the clock's all set up. They stopped it now at 9:46. And that's where we're going to get underway. We have a top 10 team here with the St. Louis Junior Blues. Puck's dropped. We're underway here in the semifinal matchup. Riker Ferguson's going to try and push this puck to the neutral zone. It comes back to Blake Parrish. So Ferguson's going to battle on the wall. Number 6 comes out of that fray with the puck. He's going to try and go wide. He circles back. Ferguson chips this back up their point man. Sent right back down the wall. He picks off that pass. There's Ferguson. He moves it up to Bingham Green. He's going to come through neutral. Pens have a 3-on-2 here. It's going to be pushed wide to Parrish. Shot just over the bar. Rebound comes over to Bingham Green, and he puts it home. And the Penguins take an early 1-0 lead. Sneaky shot by Parrish goes over the bar. Wide open on the right side was number 19, Bingham Green. It's in the back of the net. The Pens are up 1-0. 9:19 to go in the game. That is a good start. They got, as Cam predicted, they got behind the D. They went to work, threw it on net. Rebound comes out to the far side, and it's in the back of the net. 1-0, 2015 Pens Elite squad. It's going to be one back now to Menavisa. He curls back, pushes it off the wall up to his winger. That's Brooks Gaworski. He's going to be centering it to Connor Wilson. Had it for a second. He loses it in the slot as the Blues are going to come back. Now also on with them now is Easton Borman. And on the backside, Menavisa, number 14, Noah Welch. Puck's going to be pushed back into the neutral zone. CJ, though, steps up. It's going to be forced deep once again in the St. Louis zone. As Borman now applies some pressure, comes back to Menavisa. He's got some time. He curls back. It's going to backhand it deep into the zone. Borman's going to try and send it right back to him. It's going to be picked off, though, as Wilson is going to go for a change. 87's trying to go one-on-one on Welch. He has a toe drag. It's going to be stripped off there. Nice little play by Ferguson. It's going to be sent. Blocker save by Dragicic. Ferguson's going to come out here And headman the puck to Phillips. He loses the puck though. It's in his skates. He's going to try and throw it up the boards. It deflects off a couple of guys. Pens are going to make a change here behind the play. 8:13 now to go in the first period. Here from rink number 4 at Iroquois Park. Semi-final matchup between the Junior Blues and the Pens Elite squad as the puck's going to come back to center ice as Wyatt Frankenfield's going to move the puck up to Sawyer Phillips. Phillips is going to dump the puck deep, go for a change. In on the forecheck is number 93. Right to Ferguson, number 12, Owen Mulligan. He's going to find the stick now of Ferguson. He goes skate to stick. Centering pass. He had Bingham Green there in the slot. Unable to connect to him. It goes all the way back to Frankenfield. Somebody's tripped up behind the net. It looks like Mulligan. As the puck's going to be headman up to 93. Doesn't get to him though. Connor Wilson's going to enter the zone. What do you think about the start so far for the Pens, Cam?
They're doing what I predicted, getting the pucks deep, forechecking hard. I mean, St. Louis isn't really getting it back into the offensive zone. No shots on Max that were very threatening. Besides that rebound, but it missed him by a couple feet on the left side.
It's a long shot there from the right wing wall. Max is able to get his pad on that. And the Pens got out of the zone there pretty quick. Neutral zone face-off now as Wilson's going to backhand this over to the goal scorer. That was number 19, Bingham Green. They're going to force it up to the high slot there, and it's going to be forced into the neutral zone as Nenevisa gets in a foot race. He seals off his man. He's helped out by his centerman who loses the puck just for a second as Wilson goes in front of Dragicic. Lost an edge for a second. He's able to regain his balance, though. Puck's going to be turned over by Loya up to Green. Green's run into here. Green is just creating some offense here. He scores the goal, got his feet moving. Had a St. Louis defender flat-footed. And the Pens, good start for the game. They're going to go off to their first power play of the game. 2 minutes going to be up here. It looks like a tripping call or an interference call. 6:57 to go in the first period. Power play coming up. Our power play unit looks like Ferguson's going to be joined by Borman and Gaworski on backside, Loya and Nenevisa. Puck battle here on the half wall. Borman's going to come out of here. He's got an open Nenevisa. He goes for Nenevisa. Nenevisa thought about taking a shot. He's going to curl around instead. Creates some space. Nice little stick handle there by Nenevisa. Sends it to Borman. Wide open, high in the slot there is Loya, and it's going to be tipped home by Brooksy Gaworski. A PPG for PPE. Good start here as CJ was able to create some space, drew a bunch of defenders over to him. He finds Loya at the point. Loya rips that shot, and it's going to be put home there by Brooks Gaworski, number 45. 2-0 to score, 6:33 on the clock. Great little play there by CJ to move it over to his D partner.
Another get down dirty goal.
That's it. They went to work in front of the net and back on the attack here to see if the Pens can keep the pressure on, not give up anything. As number 15 has that puck. This is pocket picked there by Ferguson. He's going to send this puck into space as Borman's going to race for it. As the Blues are going to come back in on attack. Pass is going to be sent off the skate of number 86. Phillips is going to pick this up. He's now tripped up. Another power play coming up. I like it. The Pens are getting their feet moving. They're creating turnovers in the neutral zone. We're now at the 6-minute mark, and the Pens are going to go on their second power play of the game. They cashed in on that first one. What do you think they need to do here on this attack here, Cam?
Same thing. Shots from the point, crash the net hard, sticks on the ice. Let's get some tips. Let's warm this. Put some puck marks on the screen.
That's it. Keep the pressure on here. Don't let up.
Yep.
All right, Blues are going to come back to center as the puck's going to be worked around Frankenfield, and 77, speedy little guy. This is going to be
4-on-4.
Neutral zone penalty as Wilson was reaching for that puck, gets his stick into the skates of 77. 77 had some speed there through the neutral zone.
Yeah, he did.
So that's going to negate the Penguin power play. It's going to be brought back in after 15 seconds of that power play. 4-on-4 action. Sawyer Phillips is now out with Owen Mulligan on the backside, Noah Welch and Wyatt Frankenfield. Puck's going to be one into space where Mulligan tries to get to it. He is slammed into that board. His back crashed hard as he's going to be checked on here. definitely an interference call. As the Blues player, I don't think he was interested in playing that puck.
Yeah, I'd say the Pittsburgh Penguins, their penalty kill has been really good this weekend.
It has.
As I've seen.
Not that we're going to knock on wood here.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
As only 6 seconds go by, so the Penguins are going to have a 4-on-3 here. As the Blues have 2 players in the box. So the Pens wind up with another power play. Owen Mulligan's able to shake off that hit. Now we have a Blues player that goes crashing into the boards. Grant's looking to get the wheels going. He's going to find Blake Paris now. Blake's sporting the mask, or the shield here. He's got the bubble back on, changing it up. He's been playing really well with it. As the puck's going to come to the point, Nico Stark's going to send it over to Loya. Toe drag attempt. He's going to pick up that nail. Hard shot. Hits the logo of the Blues netminder. Quick rebound, sits out in front of him. He's able to cover it up. I think that's what you want, Cam, though. Just get some shots on. Hopefully this goalie's...
I love how patient Grant Loya is with the puck.
Yeah,
so is such a CJ Netavisa. Super patient with the puck. Sometimes he just walks right into trouble again.
They see some options, survey it, don't panic with it, stay calm here. So the Pens offensive zone draw now as Gaworski's going to apply some pressure. It's going to kick out to Stark. Stark goes over to Loya. He's got time and space. Once again, he's going to peel back. Number 18 is going to apply some pressure. It's maybe 86. I can't see the numbers from down here. But it's going to be forced out in front. Nice little chance there by Gaworski. Unable to get good wood on it, though. 4-on-3 is going to resume here for 37 seconds. And the Blues player is going to come out of the box. It finds Loya. High slot shot. Deflects off a couple guys. I think it hit the equipment of Gaworski.
Gaworski got down deep there, almost put the puck out of the goalie's glove. I think the goalie was on top of him, so I don't think Gaworski could have got that.
Finds the belly button of the netminder there, and he covers it up.
Yep.
I like it though. That's long point shot again by Loya. He's going to find himself as the puck carrier. He's going to dump it down deep. He's looking for Ferguson, evades his stick, and the Blues are going to send it right up through everybody. We got a foot race here. The speedster, number 77, he's interfered with a little bit by Stark, nothing called. 77's able to beat Stark to that puck. It's going to send it up high. Pens are on a power play here, but the Blues are controlling the puck. 5's going to dump it deep. This is going to be it for the first penalty, so we're going to have a little bit of 4-on-4 action as Chu's now out of the box for the Blues. 77's causing some trouble. He's able to possess this puck. I think the Pens think they're on the PK right now. But we're going to have a Penguin coming out of the box here as Wilson's now out. Quick little power play. They had Mulligan up ahead. So we're back to 5-on-5 action. 3:34 to go in the first period. Pens with the early lead thanks to 2 goals from Bingham Green and Grant Loya. Pens are changing up their D group here. Phillips is going to stay on as he was going to the bench, trying to push this puck through the neutral zone. Pens are really clogging up the play here in the neutral zone. Seam pass is able to get under the stick of Mulligan. Nenavise is going to move it to Green now. He's going to go with Green here. 2-on-2 develops. Green's going to slow the speed. Downshifts. He has CJ. CJ gets a shot there, back door. Nice little play by Nenavisa to go with Bingham Green.
Great save.
Create a scoring chance. Wilson's now going to go wide to Welch. Welch now picks it up. He's going to try to go back to Wilson. Finds the stick now of Bingham Green. He cuts in. He's going in 1-on-3. He's still got the puck. Oh, just at the last second, it's knocked off his stick. There's an errant stick now in the offensive zone. Not sure who that belongs to. Stark's going to send this into space where Welch picks it up. He's going to dump it hard around where it's going to find the stick now of Connor Wilson. He runs into that loose stick. He's going to send it back up high where Blake Paris takes a long shot. Didn't get a lot on it. It's going to be picked up here by the Blues number 2. He's going to try and dump it in as 93 is able to get behind Nico Stark. Stark ties his man up on the boards. He's going to be helped out by Wilson. Back in high off the glass to number 2. Wilson's tripped up here. Nothing called, but Blues have possession high in the puck, or high in the zone. Long shot, deflects off a couple sticks as it goes wide of the net. Gaworski's going to try and clear the zone. It's going to be held in once again. Welch is going to come out high, forcing Blues players to take a long shot off the net where Stark's going to force it. Pens are getting hemmed in their zone right now. got a couple of tired bodies here that have been out for a while. Blake Harris, they're working hard. He gets a shoulder thrown into him. Nothing called. Long shot off the glove of Dragosic and wide of the net, where Welch is going to out challenge number 93. Puck's going to be put behind the net. The boys just might need to just send this up and out of the zone, Cam.
Yeah,
just to go get a change, and it looks like that's what we're going to do. We're going to take the icing call, and I think at that point,
I just noticed there was a water bottle on the ice though.
Yeah, water bottles on the ice, sticks on the ice, bodies on the ice.
This game's dirty.
As Cam predicted here in the pregame, dirty, greasy goals are what the Pens are going to need. A little bit of pushback here by the Blues.
Yeah.
After some special teams action. 77's creating some offense. Our own 77, CJ Nenevisa is going to push it off the wall. Eventually find the stick now of Grant Loya. Some smooth skating behind his net. He reverses back, goes off the stick. No, they're going to say that Borman didn't get it. It looked like he got a piece of it. Referee says he did not, so we're going to have another D-zone draw here. Max Dragosic strong early on today. He's been strong this whole tournament.
Yeah, he's a really good goalie. Never off his angle. I mean, he got scored on in the earlier game, Boston Junior Terriers, but
not much you can do. It's
up for it in overtime.
It was a penalty shot.
Yep, he made up for it in overtime. Get the win, come down here for semifinals, see if they can make it to the finals, win this thing.
Got some late shifting here. 1:10 on the clock. Pens having some trouble getting lined up here. A little bit out of sorts. I think the Pens trying to just get out of period here with a 2-0 lead as Ferguson, he had the wheels going earlier today as well.
Yeah.
Ferguson, he head up. As always, he's looking for an option. Strong skating. Nice little reverse pass to Loya. Loya up to Gawarsi now to the zone and back on the attack here as the puck's going to be transitioned to Borman. He ties a little toe drag. It's loose in front of the nets. And it's put in the net. Easton Borman.
Another dirty goal. That's what I'm talking about. Another dirty goal.
I can't tell if that was Borman or Gawarski. I think it might have been Gawarski that tipped it home.
2 goals.
Borman creates the offense.
Wow.
And say no more. 3-0 to the score here in Whitby, Ontario.
Another dirty goal. We need those.
Late in the third, it's gloved down by Dragosic. No rebound. 34.3 on the clock. Late in the first period, D-zone draw coming up.
He's always been strong with his glove. I feel like ever since he's played mites, I've seen him with his gloves.
Cam with the scouting report here for us as Wilson draws in number 8. It's going to be one over to his winger. That's Sawyer Phillips, number 3. Neutral zone play. It's going to be forced back now to number 8 as it's going to be brought in by number 86 of the Blues. 18.6 on the clock. The puck's going to be turned over here. High in the slot. Number 6 comes in. Glove down. Off the blocker of Dragosic. Long rebound. Sand on it was number 6, Reddick. Dangerously sent through the slot there. Pens lost their D-zone coverage. It's going to be sent all the way down strong and on net. And that's going to be at the end of the first period. The score is 3-0. We're going to take a little break here. Be sure to like and subscribe on Cine TV. Cam, I don't think you could ask for a better first period there from your PPE squad. Hop out to an early goal thanks to Bingham Green, and then it was Borman that got the second goal. Or no, Gorski. Gorski got the second goal off of a deflection from Loya.
And then Gorski with the third goal.
Gorski gets another one here.
Deflection off of Easton Borman.
So second period a little bit longer here, 15 minutes on the clock. It's going to be iced down here into the defensive zone as Nenevisa goes back for it to touch up. 14:48 now on the clock. Offensive zone face-off. I think the Pens just have to keep that momentum going.
Yeah.
Last night against York Simcoe Express, Pens hopped out to a 3-0 lead and then tailed off a little bit in the second period.
Let's talk about their defensive zone. They're very patient, good, smart plays. I like it.
Just nothing through the slot. Just make sure you have some. Make sure you're covering in front of your net, being smart. Don't chase the puck. As Nenevisa, he's going to backhand it now over to his teammate. That is Bingham Green. He loses control of the puck though, as it's number 6. He gets the wheels moving. Unable to get in the zone there. Good back check by Riker Ferguson. Gets the puck turned over to Nenevisa. They're applying a little bit more pressure. They're pushing their forwards up a little bit. So the Pens might get some odd man breaks there. You can tell definitely they've changed up their strategy. The Blues moving some guys up. Now they have a 3-on-2 developing. It's 44. He toe drags around. Puck's going to be deflected off the stick of Welch and up to Bingham Green. Borman once again head of steam. He's coming in. He's got a little bit of a lane. He shoots and scores. Easton Borman.
It's the canoe celly.
The canoe celly. Easton Borman. He's going to be rewarded. He created that third goal, and it was like the seas just parted. Nobody went to him. He took the open space. 4-0 the score.
Beautiful 5-hole shot. Just saw that, kicked it. I think he meant to pass it maybe.
It was, I forget how the Pens came out of their zone, but the Blues had a chance. Max shuts the door, turns into a little instant offense here from Easton, my man, Borman.
We got to keep on pushing it here.
Yeah, don't settle now. Ooh, that was dangerous. Long shot.
Oh!
Almost put into his own net by number 19. He tried to glove that puck down, deflected it over the glove of his own netminder. Blues are in a little bit of a scramble right now, but they're going to try to go wide. That's 77. He walks around Stark. He curls up, though. Stark seals him off nicely on the boards. And I think whoever taped Borman's stick gets a little bit of extra credit today.
Yeah.
As the puck's now going to come through as toe drag attempt by Wilson. It's going to be negated. 77. He's a dangerous player.
Yeah.
He's going to try and go around Stark. Stark gets a stick on it, goes in front to Frankenfield, taps it through the slot. It's going to come out of danger momentarily as Wilson's going to pressure his man.
77, he's speedy, but I feel like you can knock him off the puck. We've got some big guys on this team. Can knock him off the puck pretty easily.
The back check's just been relentless there by that Penguin group coming back.
Yep.
So as soon as they shift down to the Blues, they got bodies on them. They're going to make a quick play. Puck's going to be sent deep now into the Penguin zone. 15's going to collect it as Ferguson has it behind the net. Welch now has it. He's going to get the wheels going. Headmans the puck up to Phillips. He's unable to corral it. It's going to be sent back deep where Frankenfield tries to tip it around the defender. It's going to be sent over to Welch. Moves it up to Mulligan. Mulligan can't hang on to the puck. He loses an edge. Sent back down to Welch. Welch off the boards. Cam, when you're in a game like this, how do you keep the momentum going when you get up early lead?
You gotta keep on hustling and puck's deep still.
Same strategy.
You wanna get on the goalie, put some puck marks on his pads, get a lot of shots on him, get him tired. At the third period, he's gonna be worn down. That's when you want to close out the game.
Yeah. So the Blues, they had a 7:30 a.m. game today. Wraparound attempt here on Dragus. So there was some thought here that the Blues might have a little bit of advantage. Maybe they could have went back to the hotel and taken a quick nap. But most of the PPE squad stayed right here at Iroquois Rink. Maybe got a smoothie, a little peanut butter, toe drag here. Another toe drag. Wilson, he's pulled down in front of the net. It's picked up by Green. There was a wide open lane. And it's put in! Bingham Green with his second of the game. Strong play there by Connor Wilson.
Momentum.
He was pulled down.
We have
And the mo is on the side, not from the boys from Missouri.
Let's go. I mean, momentum's crazy right now. 4-0 right now.
It's 5-0.
Oh, jeez. I'm missing out. 5-0. Beautiful toe drag by Connor Wilson.
2 toe drags right in a row.
2. Gets taken down. Bingham's fighting in front of the net in the slot.
He was strong on that rebound attempt. He was able to muscle that puck away. Now his shot's going to go off the blocker. Dragic Pence needs to stay with some good habits.
Yeah.
Just keep dumping it, working it. Get in on the back check and the forecheck and stick now. Good stick there by Blake Paris. He's just driving this player nuts, number 6. As 77, he's the one guy that I'm noticing on their team.
Yeah.
He's got some wheels. He can create. He's curling everywhere. Strong shot there from a bad angle. It's going to be gloved down or gloved away by Dragic. Brought back through the neutral zone. 44. It's going to muscle this back in as 43. Grant Lawyer's going to go back for this puck.
If you want to stop those fast players, you got to angle them very well. Keep up with their speed. Play their body.
Oh, the puck's going to squirt in. Dragic shuts it down as the puck squirts into the slot. That's been the best attempt, and somebody gets drilled into the boards. It's Riker Ferguson. 6 took a little bit of a shot there on Ferguson. Good to see Riker back up and going to the bench. Pens are going to be rewarded. Another power play. Pens are going to get set up here. 10:28 on the second period clock. 2 minutes penalty put up on the board. Wilson's going to fire this back. Frankville tried to connect to Stark. He sends it out of the zone here. Stark, he may get an interference. Nope, nothing called here. As the Blues player tried to hit it off the back shoulder, it looked like a Dragic.
Penn's power play, we can control it, but if we control it too much and don't get a shot off, we can take a shot and we can get blocked. We mostly go down the other way, but we play really good in our defensive zone on the power play. So.
Yeah, they're dangerous when you have it high in the zone there.
Yep.
Sometimes the best play is to just send it right back down the wall to an open winger, or let the centerman go to work behind the net. As the Blues now possess this puck, as the Pens are on a power play, dancing around, dangling, comes to the high slot, hits some sticks, it goes behind the net. As Frankenfield has it, he loses it. And it's going to be sent through the slot. I think we got a penalty here coming up on the Pens. He just had it behind the net, and looked like somebody's going to get a cross-checking call.
4-on-4 yet again.
Some more 4-on-4 action. Not sure who's going to the box. It looks like Frankenfield is going to go into the box.
I didn't really see it.
I think he lost the puck a little bit behind the net and threw a body or cross-check into his player. So 4-on-4 action for the next minute 24, and
A lot of 4-on-4.
Shot taken, big save off the blocker of Dragic as he stands tall. I think the Pens just need to keep the momentum going, dump it in, go to work, take some time off this clock, tick, tick, tick. We're down under 10 here in the second period, 5-0 to score. Nenavisa in deep, sends it through.
Risky play. Very risky
Thankfully,
play.
Borman was able to get a stick on it. Nenavisa is on his horse to get back into the zone. He dives as Welch comes across now to break up that pass. It's going to be sent down deep, and it deflects up and in off of 44's stick. And that's a 4-on-4 goal, and the bad thing about that is the Pens player is going to stay in the box there since he was in a power play. So the Blues get some momentum here. The Pens were controlling the play.
It's one goal. Let's get it back here.
9:15, so the Blues with a little bit of a pushback. I think it's pretty important here that the Pens kill off this penalty. Don't give the Blues here any hope. They've controlled it early on as number 9 gets the wheels going, and he's going to come down now. He protects the puck nicely. Puck's going to be sent back into the neutral zone where number 2 gets control of the puck. 11 more seconds of 4-on-4 action. Blues now have it behind the net. They're going to wind it back to the point man. That's number 9. He goes D to D to number 2. He's got some time and space here. Penn's in PK mode. It's going to be sent through the slot. Good stick lift there by Nico Stark. It's going to be sent up. And it finds the stick of Blake Paris. He's got a head of steam. He's run into, nothing called. Some fans here looking for an interference call as he was separated from the puck. Pens are on the penalty kill here for the next 12 seconds. Strong turnaround play there by Loya. He's going to dump it deep into the zone, but it's going to be picked up now by the Blues into 15. Is he going to come into the Pens D zone? He's going to try to get around Loya. Good stick there by Loya. Sent through the slot. We're back to 5-on-5 action. Off the bench, there was Ferguson. A man tried to run into him. Ferguson stays on his skates. Toe drag attempt there. Shut down by Loya. Off the shin pads now of Phillips. So we're back to some 5-on-5 action. Penn's able to kill off that cross-checking call. It's going to be sent behind everybody. We might have another penalty here coming up. I know we have an icing call. 77 is able to get behind Loya. Loya's able to use some body position to muscle him to the ice. No call as the icing call is going to bring it all the way back down to the Pens offensive zone. 7:27 now to get in the second period to score 5-1 here in this semifinal matchup between the St. Louis Junior Blues, a new opponent here for the Penguins, have not played them this year. As Phillips now is going to go to work with Ferguson behind the net. 77, the speedster for the Junior Blues. He's going to lightly put this up the wall to Stark. Fanned on it initially. It's going to be sent now across to Phillips with a slapper. Doesn't get much on it as it's now still high in the slot. Pens, I think, need to not develop some bad habits. Keep it deep.
Keep it deep, shots on net, and trash net.
That's what brought them success. When we got, I think, a little bit fancy, that's when we ended up with some chances here for the Blues.
I think they're taking their lead to their advantage.
As Dragosic takes a cross check here from 13.
They're taking their lead to an advantage. It's 5-1. I think they're thinking this team's bad, but they gotta still bring it because this team could come back.
So we don't want to give any momentum to the boys from St. Louis. D-zone draw here coming up. You don't want too many of these D-zone face-offs. That's when some bad things can occur. So what brought the Pens success in the first period, get the puck deep, going to work.
Yep, 100%. Keep on doing
Connor
it.
Wilson now draws in for the face-off. He wants it back, nobody tone. Nanavice is going to move over. He's going to send it off the stick of Welch. Welch is going to, nice little pass there by Noah up to Wilson. It's going to deflect almost into the Pens bench, where it finds the stick of the Chico, number 19. Pass is going to be shut down by the Pens. Going to be sent back up off the wall. 97, he curls to the middle of the ice. Nanavice comes over as Welch is going to be on the pursuit. He takes a shoulder. He's able to move that puck up to Paris, though. 2-on-1 develops. Connor Wilson comes in. He toe drags. He stops up. Loses a footing. Nice little pass to CJ. It's caught down. CJ wants that goal today. Welch is going to come up. He pinches down. It's going to be kept in the offensive zone.
Beautiful play there by Connor Wilson just to hook that puck right out to number 77, CJ Nanavice.
Pens D's active here in the second period. Nanavice now has it. He backhands it, wheels it into number 86 of the Blues. Bingham Green, he's looking for the HT today. He's got 2 goals. Pens are calling for a change. I think you want quick changes here, Cam. Keep everybody fresh.
Oh,
Borman creates another turnover. He's thrown into the wall by number 9.
Borman and Ferguson are in the corner now.
Borman and Fergie in on the attack. Fergie leaves it for Borman. It's going to be sent up the half wall, number 44, and the Blues are going to start their attack as number 6 is going to try and work his way around Stark. Briefly gets around Stark, but Stark seals him to the boards.
No penalty called there.
Blues were looking for a penalty. I think that was clean. Just good body position there by Nico Stark.
See, that's what the refs don't get sometimes. Body position, they're so young, they're so soft on their feet. Just get knocked over. I mean, I think they think that would be a hard play, but it's very, very clean.
Yeah, if you're sealing off your man, you're not throwing a check there. Penn's picked up a penalty on something like that in that first game just by sealing their man off, but that looked like a little bit of a trip, but took a hit to make a play. It goes up to the stick of Borman. The Pens may have too many men here. They get away with one. Wow. As it looked like that could have been a call.
Connor Wilson.
Wilson's going to throw it back up to Nenevisa. Nenevisa still on here. He's going to work his way down the wall. Passes it to Wilson. Back to Nenevisa. Unable to corral that puck. It's going to find the stick of Loya. Send it right back into the zone. We're approaching 4 minutes here in the second period. The score remains 5-1. Fresh on the ice is Sawyer Phillips. He's going to be joined by Mulligan. Loya comes over from his defensive position, creating this dump deep. 77. Dangerous player. I mean, he's just been all over the ice as Mulligan has the puck stripped off of him. As 77 ends up with the puck, backhanded through the slot. As Sawyer Phillips tried to headman the puck, shoots it into a St. Louis back. It's going to be turned over now as Mulligan has his pocket picked in 44. I would say 44, he's been a noticeable player too. He tries to get around Nenevisa.
Yeah. These double digits.
Pens are tired here on the shift. It's going to be sent high over the net. Ooh, it deflects off a couple of players. I think we got a hand pass though. As I saw a hand come up from a Blues player as that long shot was taken from the point. I don't know if he was trying to glove it down or deflect it in. So if that would have found its way into the net, wouldn't have counted.
Penguins need to keep on hustling here. Like I said before, pucks deep, hard on the net.
I think we gotta get out of here, get out of the second period with this lead, 5-1. The score 3:20 now on the clock. We got Ferguson, Green, and Harris as the forward group. Going to be joined on the backside by Frankenfield and Welch. Neutral zone action. It's going to be dumped in. Welch is going to get into a foot race. As the puck's going to be big save there by Dragosic. Welch now has it behind the net. He's looking to headman this puck. It goes off the stick of Paris. It's going to be dumped off the glove now of Ferguson. Frankenfield lost the stick. He's going to try and tie it up in his skates.
Sticks on the left side, in the left corner.
And that's where the Blues player made a smart play. He goes around to that side. Welch is tripped up in front of his net. Scramble, mad scramble in front of the net. Sticks everywhere. Big save by Dragosic. As Frankenfield goes and picks up the stick now, as that's 19. Bingham Green's going to send this across to Blake Paris. People are falling everywhere right now as Paris takes out the legs of Ferguson. They're going to try to go around Frankenfield, block her down. Frankenfield's the man that ends up with the puck. He's going to send it lightly off the boards. I think the Pens need to dump it deep here. If they're going to play like that, the smart play is just dumping it in to make a change. As the Pens are going to get caught defensively 3-on-2 with some fresh Blues as they're going to come in. Long shot taken. Smartly gloved down there by Max. I think he could read the situation. The Pens needed to change. I think at this point it's important. I don't know if the Pens need to add goals. I think they need to just dump it deep. Kill some clock.
If they do make it to the next game, they're going to need to change because it's 3 games in 1 day. It's very tiring.
So I think when you hit the neutral zone, dump it down, go to work, right?
Yeah, especially at this young age. I mean, I'm still a kid. I can't be talking, but they're a little bit younger than me, so it's kind of harder.
I think make the Blues go 200 feet if they're going to get back into it. Make them work for everything. As we're now under 2 minutes, 1:43 on the clock here from Iroquois Park Sports Complex. 5-1 as the Blues have an offsides call, neutral zone face-off.
My favorite goal so far is probably Brooks' goal. He dived for that puck just to put it in the net.
Brooksy Jaworski, 2 goals, I believe, on the day.
He may be the smallest, but he's pretty tough.
He's got a big heart. There's a lot of dog in that kid.
Yep.
As he's diving to the ice again for a puck.
He'll dive for anything. It's a good thing. You need one of those guys on your team.
It's like a little wrecking ball.
Yeah.
As number 43, Grant Loya has it behind the net. He's getting a motor going here.
Oh, here he goes.
He's got some speed.
From around the net, he's just zooming. Here he comes.
Backhanded. He had Brooksy in front of the net. He tried to go to him, just got a stick in the way. As the puck's going to be sent back off the half wall as Riker Ferguson's going to go for in on the forecheck. He steals the puck, kicks the pocket at 77. He's run into by 77 now. Puck's deep though. They're going to make the Blues work for this. 46 to go here in the second period. Puck's going to be sent back to center as Nico Stark's going to go back and collect it. Nico goes D to D over to Loya. Bobbles the puck momentarily. He gets it up to Borman. Borman trying to get out of the zone. Just does. And we have some more play here in the neutral zone. It's going to be dumped deep by the Junior Blues again as number 43, Grant Loya, goes back to work for it.
20 seconds remaining here in the second period.
He ties up his man here behind Dragicic. 16, clock's ticking. It's going to be sent out through the crease. Dangerous situation. We're under 10 here. I think the Pens are going to be content to just get out of here 5-1. Gorski dove for it. He crashes for it. Uh-oh. We're going to have a penalty here as I believe Borman came over.
1.0 seconds left on the clock here in the second.
A push there by the Junior Blues. And while the Pens may get out of the second period, they're going to have to start the third period, it looks like, on the PK. Provided they can kill off here this 1 second of penalty time.
The Blues have pulled their goalie with 1.0 seconds left.
And,
6 on 5. See if they can score.
6 on 4. We got 6 on 4 here.
6 on 4. Oh gosh.
As Blake Paris is going to be put out on the penalty kill. He's having a strong weekend of penalty killing. Ooh, I think that's what the Blues wanted. It was one right into the slot. The player just couldn't find it.
If they had more time, I hate to say it, but that might have been a goal.
Dragicic was ready for it, but the rebound opportunity was sitting there in the slot. That's the end of the second period here from rink number 4. Iroquois Sports Complex, Whitby, Ontario, the International Silver Stick Tournament. Pens make it to the Final Four. They're looking to get to the finals to take on the winner of Whitby and Mid-Fairfield. I think that game is slated to start. What's going on right now? We're looking for a score update. As Reed Loya is going to run over here and see what's going on in that game.
Very good communication skills by Reed Loya.
You guys, we got the broadcast team here. We got the A team on the broadcast as Cam Ferguson's bringing the insights. He was able to go through an extensive tryout here to take the spot of Keith Borman. He's the one guy that I'm noticing on their team.
Yeah.
He's got some wheels. He can create. He's curling everywhere. He got a strong shot there from a bad angle. It's going to be gloved down or gloved away by Dragicic. Brought back to the neutral zone. 44. How much time? How much time do this back in? I think it's in the third period. We're going to have Reed Loya now doing some color guest commentary. Reed, what do you think of the play so far, first 2 periods?
Pretty good. I think we just got from the games before we even taking penalties, and they've been coming back. So just calm down and get back to our play.
Yeah, so plays back underway here. Nenavais is going to send this puck into space. Number 3 now has it. Sneaky shot. Pens need to just keep moving their feet, get the puck out of the zone. Work it out effectively, use their wingers to get it out. Nenavaisa, he's going to be muscled off the puck here by 97. It's going to be set high to number 2. He's going to walk in, puts his head down, deflects off the stick of Paris and wide of the net. Pens have a PK. Here come they're going to try and kill off this penalty to Borman. Off the crossbar. That was 77 again. Dangerous player. Pens are staying at home here. They're not chasing. Welch is going to come out a little bit on 77. He's going to force him behind the net. Sneaky shot. Welch is able to push that rebound far as 77. He's got it again. He walks out. He's trying that short side shot. Welch is going to now put some pressure on 97. Behind the slot, 77. Off the equipment of Paris. Big block there by Blake. He backhands it off the ice and through the neutral zone. 54, 53, 52 on this PK. The Blues look like they're going to ice it. Nico's able to dummy this puck. He's slowed down a little bit. Smartly doing so, doesn't get to that puck. It's going to go all the way back down. Big saves all over the place by Dragicic.
77.
Score's going to remain 5-1.
77's in that short side. Max staying real strong.
All right, we got an offensive zone draw here as the Pens are on his PK. as Bingham Green's going to work it back into his own zone. He brings it back to the neutral, slapped down the ice by Frankenfield. It's going to be picked up here in the neutral zone, though, as number 86 is going to have it sticked away by Frankenfield. Good little play by Wyatt. As through the neutral zone, and now into the offensive zone comes 44. I think double 4 and double 7 have been the Blues' most noticeable players as it goes through the slot, deflects wide of net. Frankenfield's going to race for it, slaps it through the legs, and that's going to be enough to kill the penalty. It was 3-2-1. Back on the ice is Borman, back to 5-on-5 action, and we're under 13 to go here in the third period. Pens have had lots of success, Reed, of working the puck low, going to work, activating some shots from the point. And Phillips is going to send it wisely out of the zone. They could try to go D to D, do the Blues. It looks like the Blues they've been pushing their forwards up a little bit, trying to get a stretch pass. Now it's going to move from Loya over to Mulligan. It's going to find the stick of Wilson. He's just brought down to the ice. Good work there by Connor. Connor's had a strong last couple of games, working hard. Pence looking to add one on here. And what better time than on the power play. 12:18 to go in the third period. 5-1 score, 2-minute penalty assessed to the St. Louis Junior Blues. Looks like the boys are fired up on the bench.
Yep. You keep that energy and put it on the ice.
Wyatt has dropped his stick on the ice. Going to be helped out there by the official. Pens have a power play right now as Nenevicey gets a body into a player. It's going to be sent up to Wilson. Wilson moves the puck to Phillips ahead of the play, though, as we're going to come back. Neutral zone draw coming up. 11:52 now on the clock, 1:34 to go on this power play. Pens are going to change up their power play group. We got all kinds of help on the broadcast. We got the littlest Stark here on the broadcast as well. How do you think the boys are playing so far?
Good.
That's the analysis we're looking for. Third period action here from Whitby, Ontario now as Easton Borman's going to pick it up, backhands it off the boards, and he's going to go to work. Welch steps up from his defensive position. He forces it further up the board. It's going to be dumped back in by the point man. Pens have a power play. The Blues are really applying some pressure here on the PK. It's going to be sent across to Welch. He's going to have to skate for this here. It was a little bit in front of him. They're telling him to skate from the bench. Headbands it over to Gaworski into the zone. As the Pens are able to get zone access here. It's going to be stripped away from Gaworski, though. Finds the stick of Wilson now. He has it in the slot. He backhands it into space. He still has it. Toe drag through the slot. Brooksy Gaworski throwing the hats on the ice. It's his third of the game. And that
nice hattie.
6-1 the score. The PPG for PPE once again.
He may be small, but he can score and he's tough. Brooks Gaworski, 45.
10:52 to go in the game. I think at this point the Pens, they're getting rewarded just from some hard work. They got rewarded with some goals, some power plays.
One thing I'd say is they have to work on getting out of the zone.
As predicted by Cam early in the game, dirty goals, rebound goals. That's why Cam gets paid the big bucks here on the broadcast. We're going to double that kid's salary. Puck's going to be sent now through the slot as 43 Loya is going to go and apply some pressure to 13. Nice stick there by Grant.
Great stick.
It's going to be sent through the slot. Harris tried to finesse it through the legs of defender number 9. Now it looks like 86 is going to come through. He's pushed wide by Nico Stark. 86 still has the puck. Going to be backhanded up by Green. Big block there by Blake. He's been all over the place. Shot block by Nico. The boys are giving up their bodies here, getting in lane. So good effort here. Toe drag attempt by Wilson as he brought it in ahead of the play. Pens were changing. Looked like the Blues had too many guys there. Puck's now going to be sent across the Welch. He's going to headman the puck up to Wilson. Slick little pass. Wilson stops up through the slot. Phillips is wide open, long shot. Ooh, it looked like the Blues player there. Netminder number 1. Don't think he plays shortstop in the offseason. He's able to glove that down though. He's actually played pretty well. Blues netminder. He's got a lot of rubber thrown on him. As the puck's going to come across, as Phillips backhands it. As if you notice, the Blues, they're going to play a man high now. As Welch is all over that guy, number 97. They're trying to sneak a man behind the defense just to change it up a little bit. 77, he's going to try and stretch it out. Welch now gets over to it. He backhands it over to Nenevisa. Nenevisa goes to work. He's sealed off by 77. 77 comes out of that with the puck. Diving play by Ferguson, and 77 is going to try and come around. Welch is going to work him now. Welch strips. 77 comes out of there with the puck. He gets the feet moving. He's getting a nice pass up to Phillips. Mulligan now has it. Pens are going to change their D behind the play. Quick shift, boys. Quick shifts the rest of the way. Mulligan showing some physicality here with the Blues. It's going to be, I don't know if that was tipped. They're going to say it was tipped back down. Icing waved off. Nico Stark, number 7. As Brooksy loses a glove. It's going to be blocked away by Dragic. 44, Fox now picks it up behind the net. Looking for a lane. It's going to be sent across. Wilson gets a stick on it, finds 77. Toe drag, sent 2 feet wide of the net though, where 6 Reddick is going to be muscled into by Borman. Stark runs into a guy. I don't know. Stark had the puck.
Looks like he just fell on his own. Maybe tripped on.
Looked like Stark had the puck skating with it. Runs into a guy, and they're going to say that Stark is going to go to the box here for a cross check.
This is where we need the voices.
Agreed. Have you ever cross-checked somebody while you were carrying the puck?
No.
That's it.
This is where we need to just calm down and just focus on our game.
The good news is, though, we got a running clock here right now. So Pens could take their time, making some line changes. PK coming up. It's going to be sent back to the slot. Backdoor. Ooh, big save there by Dragic. It was an open backdoor pass from 44.
Max staying strong.
As Franco, he drops the stick, he dives for it, though he's going to collect the stick now below the goal line. Backdoor. You can hear their coaches yelling it from the bench. Back door was open. And the Blues, they're going to get one. Nothing Max could do on that. As the backdoor tap in from the St. Louis Junior Blues, they get their own power play goal. 6-2's now the score. 6:22 running clock here. I believe if it goes back to 3, the clock's going to stop under the tournament rules. As we're in the 3rd period. Pens again, same formula, get pucks deep, get it out of your zone. Make the Junior Blues work for it, as that's what Raker Ferguson's making them do. Dangerous play as the Blues are looking for a pushback here. Credit to them, they're not backing away. Nenevisa, he tries to finesse around a Blues player, finds the stick of Ferguson. Mulligan unable to hang on to it, but Ferguson has it high in the zone. Pens were ahead of the play though, offsides. 5:41, clock ticking away. Thank you to everybody tuning in from home. I know we got some a lot of people on the stream back in Pittsburgh. We got family members in South Carolina, all over North America checking out this matchup between the St. Louis Junior Blues and your 2015 Pittsburgh Penguins Elite Boys. 5:09 now on the clock. 77. He steps around Nenevisa. He backhands it into the slot. Nobody was home there except for number 43, Grant Loya, is going to send us over to Phillips through the neutral zone as Nenevisa is joining the attack here with Mulligan.
77 can be very dangerous. He has a lot of speed. We just need to play good defense against him.
But Reed, I think this is the formula. Dump it deep, make the Blues come all the way back down the ice, and that's what they're getting. They're making them work. Blues aren't moving the puck too much there. They're trying to go 1-on-5 now, and the Blues keep running into a D-man as Frankenfield gets knocked to the ice. Welch is going to come across here off the crossbar as Welch was diving for it. Welch now picks it up. He's going to headman the puck up into the neutral zone. As Frankenfield, he's going to tie up a man. 4:11 now to go. Wilson is tripped up. Bodies are hitting the ice as he comes to number 5. He's going to work it over his teammate, number 93. He's sealed off by Frankenfield. Welch is going to come over. He's going to wheel and deal. He has it behind the net. As it comes to number 77, Welch strips 77 over to Borman. Puck almost goes out of play. Welch is just going to slap it up the wall now. Welch is going to put it hard up and out of the zone. They're offsides. Delayed offsides here as Borman's going to push it back into the zone. Welch sees this puck. He curls around the man. As two players run into each other, Ferguson and Gaworski. Welch is going to work his way back. He's going to interfere a little bit with 77. 77's going to push this up to a teammate there. Pens are trying to change a couple players here behind the players. Borman and Welch are going to go to the bench. 3:10 to go here in the third period of the semifinal matchup between the St. Louis Junior Blues. We started with 30 teams in this tournament down to the final 4 as 86 shows off some speed. Big blocker save by Dragicic. Bingham's listening to some instructions here from the bench as Moyer now picks it up. Softly dumped down the ice. Didn't get to center red, but the good thing is, even with that icing call, some additional time's going to click off.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The clock. Max has had some big blocker saves, shutting things down. Some good pushback lead from the Blues.
Yep. We're coming back. We just need to stay strong, get back on our game.
As the Pens are getting lined up here. Connor's taking his time getting into this face.
Ready to get the net.
No rush here as the clock's ticking away. Loya now is going to move beyond this puck, finds the stick of Wilson. Up to Phillips. He's going to find 86, speedy 86. He's going to try Stark. Long shot, 2 feet wide of the net though. He's going to find Wilson now behind the net. He gets his pocket picked by 86 Tallow through the slot dangerously as Sawyer Phillips, he's getting that big engine going into the offensive zone now. He toe drags, shot taken. Blues are going to have to go 200 feet now. 1:41 to go on the clock. Blues player loses an edge. It looks like number 9 is going to try and headman this puck. Deflects off of 44. Welch is going to race him back for this puck now. He's going to take it behind his own net. Reverses nicely to Nenevisa. His D partner, who moves it up to Borman, tried to headman to that puck to Gaworski, was looking for another one on the day. Offsides, though, is the call. 1, 11, 10, 9, 8, ticking away here. That's what separates your 2015 Penguins Elite Squad from a championship matchup between either them and Mid-Fairfield or Whitby. 51 now to go on the clock. As I was saying earlier, we started with 30 teams here. Some of the top 30 teams in North America were here in Whitby. And it looks like we're going to be down to 2 here momentarily. Welch picks up the puck as Ferguson loses an edge. It's going to be picked off here by 2. Tries to get it through the slot. Welch sticks with it. And Ferguson is going to come out of that fair with the puck. Dumps it back to the point man. 22-21 to go. And the Pens are going to try to force this puck out of the zone. It goes off of Welch's stick, sticked away by Dragicic. We're under 10 here to go in the semifinal matchup. as Wilson and Borman, they work together to get it out of the zone.
And
And
that
your
will be it.
Pittsburgh Penguins elite squad is going to advance
And
to
mid-fair.
the championship game against
Looks like they'll be playing mid-Fairfield in the
Fairfield. Is
championship.
up right now 2-0. So
It's over.
let's make it a date. It's that score has gone final. So let's get it on the schedule. Your PPE boys advance here with a 6-2 victory after a big first period flurry of goals. Colin escaped from the bench. Headbands it over to Gaworski, end of the zone. So they're going to take on a very strong mid-Fairfield squad.
That was #1 team in Canada versus #1 team in USA.
So they're gonna have a date with #1 overall mid-Fairfield. So the boys they're gonna have to rest up, maybe eat a quick meal, drink a smoothie. But that's gonna be the final here from the semifinal. Thanks for tuning in. 6-2 the final, and a big thanks and shout out to Reed Loya and Cam Ferguson for doing some color commentary. So we'll see you back on the broadcast. Reed or Cam, any closing thoughts here for everybody watching at home?
Nothing. Let's go Pens.
Let's go Pens.
Let's go Pens.
We'll see you back on the broadcast. Be sure to like and subscribe, Cine TV. We'll see you a little bit later on tonight.
All right.